Yeah, Tio Loco, crazy uncle. That's me, or I'm Tio Papa.
Yeah.
My story this morning comes out of Law 360, and it's a tale that I'm involved in with some other clients right now, and it's a tale that this industry needs to pay more attention to. The headline is Founding Member Sues Cannabis Company Over Cash Distributions. And it seems that four guys got together back, I think, in 2013 and formed an LLC, which is a limited liability company in Connecticut called Theraplant. And they signed what was called what we call an operating agreement. It's like bylaws for corporations, your basic corporate structure, your agreements inside how you handle disputes and problems and things like that. This is also what we call a member managed, where the members were the ones that controlled this LLC. And in 2014, the plaintiff here, Mr. Mark Adelson, it seems that he resigned as a managing member, but I don't think he resigned from the LLC. So he was still a member, and Theraplant paid him membership distributions until 2017. And for whatever reason, he didn't pay him after that. And then he found out, I think in 21, that they sold the company. And then in 23, they dissolved it, and he had no idea. So he sued Theraplant and the other founding members, Ethan Ruby, Daniel Emmons, and J.D. DiMatteo. And, he sued them for breach of contract and breach of fiduciary duties, and he wants an accounting and said you stole the money, and use the term conversion when you say it's stolen civilly as opposed to larceny when it's criminal act. Conversion. Yeah, it's the old word for civil action. You stole my shit, I want it back, and I'm in a civil court. But this is a tale that I've had to be involved in so many times that we're at the early allegation stage, and all we got is the plaintiff's allegations about what happened. But an LLC, like a C Corp, is an asset protection company. So whatever you put into it, that's all you risk. If it goes insolvent or gets sued and it doesn't have insurance to cover it, that's all you're going to risk. But if you have a C corporation, and distributions have to be voted upon, and typically people are employees of the corporation, and that's how they get money out of it. But if it's an LLC, it's what we call a pass-through. Whatever it makes or loses passes right through the members. And so if you're going to be a member of an LLC, and you're not watching the books, then you're a damn fool. And it looks like the plaintiff here, he resigned as a managing member, which means now he's just a regular member in 2014. And for 3 years, he got money out of this. And whether he was paying attention or not, I don't know. But at some point, the money stopped. It still took him 4 years to figure out that, maybe I'm not getting what I should be getting here. I don't know why he was asleep, whether he was asleep at the switch, whether someone told him stuff that was not true. I don't see anything from the complaint here that's alleging fraud. They're just alleging breach of contract. And one of the things that the operating agreement called for is when you're going to dissolve, you have to basically produce an accounting to the members as to what assets are there. Then you have to distribute them. And it didn't happen here. So I guess the cautionary tale is if you're going to get into a cannabis business, whether it's an LLC or a C Corp, to protect your assets, you should keep your eye on the prize here. And the prize is the money. And since this is a cash business, money has a tendency to grow legs and walk away. And it's kind of late when you wait 3, 4, 5 years to try to ask, well, what happened to the money? Well, if it's cash, you may not be able to prove shit. So the companies I'm involved in that are LLCs, we've had some similar problems where you sell it, and now you got to worry about distributions and things like that. But they sold all the member interest to this Theraplant to somebody else. Okay, and so Theraplant gets sued. And so now the people who bought this didn't buy an asset that's clean. It's going to get in litigation. They're going to go in and pay attorneys, go fight for shit that they should have known about in the jump. And everybody should have been watching this, getting accountings. It's just a cautionary tale. If you're a member of an LLC or you're a shareholder in a corporation, make sure you're getting an accounting, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Because money will walk away, and you may spend a whole lot of money in attorneys to walk out of court with absolutely nothing. So,
that's right.
I'll throw this back at you. What do you guys think, any of your experience and stuff like this?
I mean, I don't understand why they're so late to figure out what's up with these disbursements. I mean, like, why they should have been filing this like the day after the disbursements came out.
Yeah. Well, I don't understand it either, because I represent a number of these companies and some of their members, and I do accountings. I mean, I do regular accountings to the members to know what's going on. Mm-hmm. And I just think it's safer from my standpoint as an attorney. I don't want to get drug into one of these because I'm claimed that I committed malpractice. I wasn't keeping them up to speed. It's just better to be in the loop and to ask questions. Unless you just have money you want to piss away, and in which case I'll back my car up to your house and load it in my trunk. Okay. Exactly. Otherwise, don't be pissing your money away like this. Watch your assets and your investments.
Mm-hmm. Man, what's that word again, Dale? What's that word again? That C word?
Which one?
The C word.
Now you're going to get me in trouble. I got daughters, and one of them standing here with a knife looking at me. Go ahead and say that word, man.
What's that C word that you said that they, when they transfer the money, you said, what was it called? The legal word when they embezzle the money, and you said that they call it in.
Oh, conversion.
Yes, conversion.
Like conversion therapy,
yes.
Right?
Yeah, that's the C word of the day, Dale, just so you know. You can tell Heather to back off with a knife.
Okay.
Yes.
She likes to stab me. Dad, you say too much stuff. Sit down and shut up.
Yes. Conversion. I like that, Rico. I just from now on, let's just convert some cash, okay? Let's just start converting cash.
Happens.
Man, oh man. You got any thoughts on this, Rochelle? This conversion?
I agree with you. Like, what took them so long?
Yeah. What's
like, a little sus.
All of a sudden they got the disbursement check for like $1,000, and they're like, wait a second, this is supposed to be like $100,000. Where's my money? Like, to me, it's like instant. Why is this so? It takes so long. I think there's something more to this story, Dale. I think there's something more to this story. There's something we don't know yet. Out. Yes.
This is just the complaint and the allegations and complaint. And I read between the lines a little bit, because this is in Connecticut, and their pleadings are they don't tell you a lot when they plead these cases. But I'm interested to find out what this guy was doing and what was the internal politics, because this is like a bad marriage falling apart. Mm-hmm. When you go back and look at this, people just stop talking to each other, want to stab each other in the eye. And it's like, holy shit. Yep. How did we get here? Well, because I couldn't stand him. I wouldn't talk to him. And, the next thing you know, years go by, and now all of a sudden they want someone like me to come in and figure this mess out. And I'll tell you, okay, write us a check for $200,000 for attorney's fees. We'll get right to work on it.
Right. Cut that check.
Otherwise, forget it. I don't work for free for shit like this. I don't work for free.
Right. Tell them I'm retired. I don't work for free. What are you guys talking about, Willis?
I got grandkids. I'd rather spend my day with grandkids than these fucking idiots who don't watch their money for years and then figure out, oh, you stole my money. Well, where the hell were you, man? You've been drinking, smoking good weed, doing a lot of coke. What have you been doing for the last 4 years?
How do we know you didn't spend it and just trick it off? But
we may find out.
Yep.
Maybe he was taking money and helping it grow legs. I don't know.
It's all possible. It's all possible.